Good morning, boys and girls. We are on, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on whenever you do this schoolwork. That's the cool thing about digital learning days, huh? So, anyways, we're on day 3 of our digital learning day. Today should be just as easy as the other days have been. Today we're going to continue adding 3-digit numbers, but so with day 1, you should have added 10 or added 100 to a 3-digit number mentally. And then day 2, you should have used open number lines. And then today, day 3, we're going to be working with picture models. Okay, so we're going to be working on that same standard, but today we're going to move on and just add 3-digit numbers using picture models. So picture models or base 10 blocks. You guys probably don't have base 10 blocks at home. Therefore, we're going to be working with picture models. Okay, should be short and sweet. And then we'll watch our visual learning video just like always. If you don't want to watch the visual learning video, that is fine. If you don't want to watch the rest of this video with me in it, that is fine too. If you already are comfortable with adding 3-digit numbers, I'm very proud of you. That's awesome. Just go ahead and turn in your assignment after you've answered all 5 questions. Okay, there are 5 questions, so don't forget to answer every single one of them, especially on number 5, where you have to explain. You have to tell me how you would add those numbers together. How are you going to add those place value blocks? Okay, and I want you to explain as if you're trying to teach someone. Okay, all right, so I'm not going to keep you any longer. We're just going to work through one problem using place value block, a picture model. Okay, and then I'm going to turn on your video, your visual learning video, and then I'm going to let you go for the day. All right, so let me get you turned around. Okay, so the equation that we are going to be working with is 346. So I'm going to write it up here for you. 346 plus 139. Okay, 346 plus 139. So the first thing you want to do, and some of you guys don't have to do this, you can already add these up without using your place value chart. But for those who still want to use your place value chart, I'm going to go ahead and draw that just so it can help us. All right. So okay, the first digit is our ones place. The second digit is our tens place, and the third digit is our hundreds place. So, whenever we draw this number, we start with our first addend. Okay, we have 346. So let's go ahead and draw our 300 flats. Okay, I don't know if you can see those. Let me color them in. We have our 300, right? Excuse me. 4 tens. All right, because we have a 4 in the tens place. And then 6 ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we have our first number drawn with our picture model. Okay? So now let's go ahead and add our 139. So we're just going to move down about 2 finger spaces underneath, and we're going to draw 100 flat because there's just 1 in the hundreds place of 139. 3 tens to represent our 3 in the tens place of 139. And then you're going to come over here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have a 9 in the ones place of 139. Now, some of you have already thought ahead, maybe even before I drew the picture model, and seen that there's a 6 in the ones place of 346 and a 9 in the ones place of 139. If you thought ahead and went ahead and added your ones, then you already know we are going to have to regroup, aren't we? Okay, because once we go ahead and add the 1 from the 6 down here to this 9, okay, that's going to give us a group of what? It's going to give us a group of 10 in our ones place. Can we do that? No. So we are going to have to take this group of 10 and regroup, correct? I don't know if you can see that. We're going to have to take it over here and put it, add us another 10 stick. All right. Now that we have created our group of 10, and we traded it or regrouped it over into the tens place, gave ourselves another 10 stick, we can go ahead and count the ones that are left over. So we have, go ahead and mark this out so it doesn't confuse you. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones left. Okay. All right, so that's the first thing we do is work in our ones place. We look at our ones place, we add all of our ones up. If we have more than 10, we have to regroup. So now that we have worked our ones place, let's go ahead and look at our tens place. We have, count with me, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Okay, so we have 80 in the tens place. So 8 tens. Do we need to regroup? No, we don't, do we? Because 8 is not more than 10. We only regroup when we get a group of 10. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at our hundreds place. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 in the hundreds place means we have a total value of 400, correct? In the hundreds place. Okay, so our final sum is 485. All right, hopefully this helps you. I'm going to go ahead and start your visual learning video, okay? And we will work through it, and then I'm going to let you go and get started on your assignment.
Find 238 plus 126. You can show each addend with place value blocks. 238 is 2 hundreds, 3 tens, and 8 ones. 126 is 100, 2 tens, and 6 ones. Join the hundreds. 2 hundreds plus 100 equals 3 hundreds. Join the tens. 3 tens plus 2 tens equals 5 tens. Finally, join the ones. 8 ones plus 6 ones equals 14 ones. How can you regroup 14 ones into tens and ones? Select your answer.
All right, so how can you regroup 14 ones into tens and ones? Well, if you look at 14, how many tens are in the tens place? Okay, 1. You just have 1 10 in the number 14. So we know that it's going to be one of these two choices, either 1 10 and 4 ones, or 110 and 1 1? So let's look back at our 14. How many ones are in the ones place of 14? 4, right? So our choice should be, our correct answer is going to be 110 and 4 ones.
Regroup 10 ones as 110. 14 ones is 110 and 4 ones. Now you have 300s or 300, 6 tens or 60, and 4 ones or 4. So 238 plus 126 equals 364.
All right, let me get you turned back around on me. Hey. Okay, so now that we've went through your video, I hope that between me and your visual learning video that you have got or understand adding 3-digit numbers. You guys are really good with this. So, well, you were really good with the double digits. So I have no doubt that you're going to be perfect with the 3-digit numbers, okay? Before I let you go, after you finish your assignment on Google Classroom, make sure that you turn it in, okay? Turn it in. And then if you want to do extra practice, you can work in your math workbook on page 443 and 444. Okay, they already drew your place value charts for you. You just get to draw the place value blocks on the inside of it. Okay, you do not have to do this. It's only if you want to do some extra practice. It's totally up to you. You only are required, you have to do your Google Classroom assignment, okay, on your Google Docs, and make sure you turn it in. All right? If you have any questions, post in our Google Classroom and I'll get back with you as soon as I see your comment. All right? Love you guys.